Hello there. I'm Jennifer Keller, and I am a company vice president with Park Lane Jewelry. And I just want to be one of the first to welcome you, not only to Park Lane, but especially to our team Sparkle. You have made an excellent decision to join our team and Park Lane. And I believe if you let it, this business can do so much for you. It can give you income, it can give you financial freedom, it can give you opportunities to promote, to earn trips, a Mercedes, to grow your confidence, make new friends, and you can earn a ton of free jewelry. So I hope you're excited because this can be an amazing journey if you let it. So my goal with this video is to tell you a little bit about the company and Team Sparkle and what you can expect. First, if you're not familiar with Park Lane, they have been in business for 67 years. They were started by a couple, Anthony and Shirley Levine, who got married at 16, had a vision to create this business, borrowed $1,800 and never looked back. And even when they first started the business, that still stays true to this day, is they never took more than a 2% profit for themselves. So as you get more into Park Lane and you see all the things they offer to their stylists and to their customers and their hostesses, and you might be tempted to think, how can they afford this? It's because they still only take a 2% profit for themselves. Now the business is in the hands of the three Levine brothers, Arthur, Mark, and Scott, still taking 2%, very hands-on, very much a family business. So the company is debt-free, cash-rich, and well-established, really making them maybe the best-kept secret. So as you're getting started, this video can be for you if you're brand new, you started yesterday or years ago, and you're just looking for a refresher. Because if you didn't get the start you wanted, you can always start over. So if you didn't do the things we're about to discuss, just know that it's not too late. First, there are several ways that you can do your business. You can do in-home parties, you can do personal appointments, you can do parties at a restaurant, at a coffee shop, you can be a social seller, you can do Facebook parties, Zoom parties, message parties. There are so many different lanes that you can pick from to work this business. I encourage you to try them all, find the ones that work for you, and stick with it. So to get started, one of the first things you're going to want to do is go through the GLAM plan with your recruiter and your leader. This is a roadmap for success for you. This is our proven system that helps stylists get off to the best start possible. One thing it's going to reference is our boards. That's an app that you'll want to put on your phone, on your computer, that has everything we ever do. It's where our verbiage is, our training information, our graphics, all of it you can find on boards. The next thing, if you haven't done it already, is you're going to want to schedule your launch party. Now, it is likely that your leader or recruiter will do this for you in a Facebook group, in person, however you decide to work it for you, but they are there to help you get off to the best start. And once you schedule this launch party, I'm going to tell you to go ahead and schedule a practice party at the same time. Because we all know no matter what date we pick, there's going to be someone who can't come. And when that good friend says, oh, I'm so sorry I can't come, you can immediately say, no problem. Come to my practice party on Saturday. I'm just going to practice what I'm saying, show some jewelry, and I'd love your feedback. And I always think by calling it a practice party, it takes all the expectations off. No one is expecting you to be perfect. You're practicing, right? And when you think about who to invite to this launch party and practice party, you want to make sure that you want to invite Frankie. All right. Now, Frankie is an acronym that stands for your friends, relatives, acquaintances, neighbors or coworkers, kids or grandkids. I is your internet friends. And really, don't forget about your spouse and maybe the women in his life, wives of the people he works with or women he works with who also might really like jewelry. If you're going to do this launch party on Facebook, I'm going to give you another tip on how to invite and how not to invite. First, you want to personally send a message to each person that you want to come. What you don't want to do is go into the group and click that little invite button and just click, 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 all the way down to all your Facebook friends. You know this because you have probably been invited to something that way. It is not personal. That person doesn't think that you really care if you're there. So definitely personally invite as many people as you can. Now, some of the things you might not be familiar with Park Lane is that we get paid weekly. Our accounting weeks always close on Wednesday. So our accounting months also close on Wednesday. So for example, it's June right now. June ends for us on Wednesday, June 28th. July starts on Thursday, June 29th. Trust me, you'll get it. But if you want to get paid that week, you need to submit everything you have by midnight on Wednesday. And then what will happen is you will be able to see on your dashboard on Thursday what your deposit will be, and that will show up in your bank account usually on the following Tuesday. So just keep an eye on those dates because you don't want to miss something accidentally. You'll also find that we have tons of training available for you. You can pick and choose which ones you want to attend, but I would strongly suggest that you attend the huddles on Friday mornings. They are every Friday at 9:30 Pacific, 12:30 Eastern. They're only about 30 minutes. They're on Zoom, but we also stream them into our Facebook group. If you can't watch it live, it's always recorded. You can always go back, but that's going to keep you connected. On Thursdays, because remember the accounting week closes on Wednesdays. So on Thursdays, I always go live and do a loop scoop. You'll get an email from Park Lane, usually by the time you wake up on Thursday morning, with what's new for the week. And then I will go live, give a little bit more details sometime, usually that morning in our team Facebook group. I also update the banner at the top of our Facebook group with what's going on with Park Lane and what's going on with our team. So if you're ever wondering, did I miss something? When is this due? What's my deadline? Those are the two places you want to look: the loop email and then the top of our Facebook group. In addition to our weekly Friday huddles, we also offer a jewel school once a month on Saturdays. We sometimes do other workshops and special trainings. We do a team monthly training on the last Monday of the month at 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 Eastern, to try and capture some of our stylists who work full-time and can't ever attend the Friday ones in person. I mentioned to you about our boards app. That's always going to have everything, all the replays, everything you need to know. All right, let's talk about the basics of Park Lane. It is likely that you got into Park Lane to make some extra money. Not everybody does, but most people do. And the kind of cornerstones to making money in our business is selling, booking, and recruiting. And what you'll find with selling is we have the most amazing customer special. I honestly think this is the best marketing I've ever heard of. And that is our buy two at full price, get four at half price sale. So sometimes I give the example of this. It's kind of like if you went to a department store and you bought a pair of socks for your significant person. Let's say you bought two pairs because you're just generous like that. And because you bought those two pairs of socks at full price, anywhere else in the store is open to you to get any four things you want at half price. You want to get a designer bag, you want to get some fancy shoes, whatever you want, four things, half price because you bought those socks. So that kind of puts it in perspective of how amazing the sale is. So what we encourage customers to do is we want them to make a wish list and send it to us, to let us do the magic math, to let them know about any bonuses they might have unlocked, and then send the cart to them. And there's videos that you can watch on how to cart share, how to set up an order, all those things. But we really want a wish list because sometimes if they don't get me a wish list, then they order on their own and they don't always get the best deal. So we really want them to send you a wish list. You'll also hear us talk a lot about net sales versus non-sales. So net sales is anything sold at full or half price. And that's what we get paid our commission on. Non-sales is everything else. That's your sparkle box, that's your bonuses, that's your style drops, and we don't get paid commission on those. But the brilliance of Park Lane is customers have to spend net to get to the non. So you will make money with every single sale. Park Lane also has a great guarantee on their jewelry. If a customer has any problem in the first 4 months, it's free to get it replaced. If something arrives to them defective, you can email customer service. They will send out an envelope and a new piece for them to return the defective one. And in the rare case that someone actually wants a refund, they can get a refund within 30 days, and then that will come out of your following commission check. All right, let's talk about your customers. I mentioned that we want them to create a wish list. So when I do my shows, what I do is I tell them, grab a piece of paper and write down everything you love. Don't worry about the prices because you're not going to pay full price for most things, but write down everything you love and then star your favorite 6 to 8 items. And I always offer a prize when I get six wish lists from my customers. Then I create the order, I send them the cart, they make changes if they want to, we go back and forth, and then once they press submit, you will get an email from Park Lane that someone has ordered from you. Now, the jewelry, when they order, will be shipped to them immediately. And that's if you make sure to have them order from the front office, not the back office. So the front office is your outside website. That's where you're going to send people to shop. You're going to give them the link from your party so it's attached to your hostess. And if they shop that way, then their jewelry will ship out immediately and they do not have to wait for the hostess to close it. Now, in the rare occasion that you put something in through the back office, meaning you log in as a stylist, you click on orders, you click on customer manual order. If you do that, then the jewelry will not ship until that party is closed. So we generally always have customers order from the front office. Okay. Now, here's the fun part about our business is we sell jewelry. So of course, when you are out and about, you want to make sure you're wearing jewelry. And then you want to have your little mini commercial ready for what to say when someone compliments you, because you will get compliments. So you could just say thank you, which is polite, but not helpful. So instead, when someone compliments my necklace, I might say something like, thank you, that makes me feel so good. One of the perks of my job is that I get free jewelry. She's probably going to say, where do you work? Tell me about that. And that's when you can tell her a little bit about Park Lane. Have you heard of it? She probably says, no, I haven't. Oh, their jewelry is so cute. Let me text you a link to the catalog. You would love it. And then you text her, you get her contact information, you follow up. I'm telling you, you can book parties, recruit people, and sell jewelry just by wearing the jewelry. So make sure you're always wearing it when you're out and about. Now, Park Lane offers a couple perks for our customers, and that is Style Drops and Sparkle Box. So Style Drops, they usually come out with, maybe every week, every 2 weeks, and it is a deeply discounted piece that is only available while supplies last. So that's right? Because that's a style drop, but a customer has to spend $40 to be able to get that discounted piece. So that's a great thing to talk about in your VIP group, to send out to your customers, let them know there's something new. And trust me, your customers will become trained to know that if they want it, they have to grab it because it sells out. The other option you have is our Sparkle Box. Now you can subscribe to Sparkle Box as well, and I would recommend you do that. It is awesome. It is a monthly subscription box. It's a surprise, so you don't know what you're getting, but a customer or you can sign up for either $24 a month for one piece or $39 a month for 2 pieces. So this is the one for June. How cute is this? So we have these 3 silver and white stretchy bracelets, and then these super cute hoop earrings with the turquoise stones. Both pieces, $39 plus tax, no shipping. It is a great option, and you or your customer can cancel anytime as long as they give Park Lane 30 days notice. So again, that's just something that you can go on social media about, talk about in your VIP group, something new. Everybody gets excited about new jewelry. All right, let's talk about bookings. So we'll teach you all kinds of ideas on how to work with your VIP group, how to get additional sales. Park Lane always has something fun to offer as well. But the lifeline of your business is parties. Whether you do them in person, you do them online, but you need parties because parties are where you're going to meet new people, right? So your goal when you get started is you want to line up 6 parties on your calendar. Ask your friends, ask your co-workers, basically anybody who likes you, loves you, or owes you a favor. Now, we're going to teach you how to get more bookings, but in the beginning, you have to ask for help. You've got to start with the people that you know. So your goal is to get 6 on the calendar. And then your goal is to replace every party with a party, because if you do that, you never run out. And one of the easiest ways to do that is to ask every single person about having a party. And I would ask your good friends now. Don't wait for your launch party. Just go ahead, ask them, get them on the calendar, and your recruiter and leader will help you get ready for those parties. Calendar control. You want to have a calendar um, with dates open that you are wanting to do parties. Now I'm all, synced up together with my iPhone and my MacBook and my iPad, all the things, but I do love a paper calendar. And what I love about a paper calendar, let me see if I have mine, is it's visual, right? Like I like to just look at it and just see what's going on. And I think other people do too. So one of the first things I do is I go through my calendar. I put everything important everywhere I have to be. And then I go through and I highlight the days that I want parties in blue. No, sorry, in brown. So I want a party on the 15th. I want one on the 29th. And that way, when you have an opportunity to book a party, you know what your next dates are, because there's something intentional about knowing when your next two available dates are that helps you fill those dates. And so as you're asking people, and someone might say, oh yeah, that sounds like fun. Call me sometime. Instead, you could say, well, I could call you, but how about if we just pencil something in real quick? Do you have June 28th or 29th open? And when you know what your next two dates are, your mind already works to help fill them with you. So get a calendar. The other thing is we want to help you get qualified. And qualified is where you sell $1,000 net and non in your first 5 weeks. Now, when you do that, we make a big deal about that. We celebrate you, we recognize you. And the reason we put so much importance on it is because as you move up in Park Lane, if you want to earn the trips, if you want to promote, if you want to earn the Mercedes, you have to have qualified stylists on your team. So we always want people to qualify. And actually, our team has the highest percentage of stylists that qualify because we do put some importance on it. And what I'm going to recommend you do to kind of work towards that is start by making a list of 100 people. Now, I know you're probably thinking 100 people. Yes, you probably know 100 people. And the reason we want you to do that in the beginning is because we know how busy you are. And when you have 10 minutes while you're waiting in line and you have 10 minutes to reach out to somebody, we don't want you using that 10 minutes thinking, who should I reach out to? If you already have your list, you're going to just work from your list. It's scheduling your success. It's working your business intentionally. Now, once you get these parties on your calendar, you are going to want to hostess coach them. Your hostess is the most important person at your party. And there is training on our boards, or talk to your recruiter and leader about how to do this effectively. But hostess coaching is a huge part of making those parties successful. Now, when you give your hostess her free jewelry, there is a cost to you as the stylist, and it's determined by how much free jewelry she gets. So if she gets $80 or less in free jewelry, it will cost you $7. If she gets more than $80 in free jewelry, it will cost you $9. But if she has $150 in non-sales, like your bonuses, your style drops, that kind of thing, if she has at least $150, then there is no fee. So what we all try and do to kind of just make the overall party successful is we all want to work and coach them to 10 orders, because we know at 10 orders, they get $400 free, and it's probably going to take care of all those fees right there. So that's our goal, is to get every hostess, if possible, to a 10 order party. All right. And then the last part of this, of course, is recruiting. Now, recruiting is optional, but it is one of the best parts of Park Lane because it helps you, grow in your own personal development. It allows you to pour into someone else, help someone else reach their goals, and it is a second stream of income. And so we hope that you're open to recruiting, because what we do with a lot of our girls on our team is we launch them, we help them qualify, and then the next step is promote to branch. And when you promote to branch, you get a 5% raise that never goes away. So start as a fashion stylist. You start making 30%. When you hit $1,000, you're qualified. And the way to promote to branch is you just recruit someone who does the exact same thing. Usually it's a friend, right? It's your friend that wants to do this business with you. When she hits $1,000, you go from fashion stylist to branch manager and you bump up to 35% and you never lose it. The only place to go in Park Lane is up. So start even thinking now who from your launch party might want to do this business with you. Because what I love about our team is your leader will train them. We are very much committed to having leaders train new stylists no matter what level they're in. Okay, and once you start building a team, there's no quotas to sell the jewelry. You can sell as much or as little as you want, but for you to get paid on your team, there is a maintenance. And what that maintenance is $600 in net sales, or you recruit a new stylist who starts. And starts means they have submitted orders to Park Lane that they have gotten paid on. So if, let's say, for example, you're starting in June, if you sell $600 in June, and let's say you have a team or a person, you need to sell $600 in net sales in June to get paid on your team in July. Or you need to start a new stylist in June to get paid on your team in July. So if you have any questions about that, please ask. All righty. So as you're sitting there and maybe you're thinking about setting some goals for your business, I want to encourage you to dream big. There are so many fun things that you can go for in Park Lane. We've talked about how you can earn a Mercedes, which is a $500 or $700 bonus a month. You can earn 2 all expense paid travel trips a year. You can earn unlimited amount of free jewelry through our RRC club. The RRC club is 5 levels. It resets every month. I'll just tell you the first level, and that is to sell $1,000 net and non in the first 2 weeks of the commission month, and Park Lane will give you $250 in jewelry for you to pick out jewelry that you can either add to your kit or you can use as giveaways, but that resets every single month. And one of the reasons we do our team mega show the first Monday of the month is to help you get to that first level of RRC. Also, anybody who orders a sparkle box, that goes into the first week's commission, and that gets you close to RRC. So Park Lane is really working with you to help you achieve those goals. Now, you'll find with Park Lane that they do not have a customer service phone number, but they are great with email. So when you have a customer service question, it's cs@parklanejewelry.com. They will respond with an auto email that lets you know that they got your question and that they will get back to you. If you have a question about your commission check or really anything with money, you want to send that to commissions, which is cd@parklanejewelry.com. And if you have any website issues, that goes to websupport@parklanejewelry.com. Now, if you are having any kind of issues at all, please copy me on your emails. I'd love to do what I can to help you not get frustrated. And if you copy me, make sure that you also copy everybody between us. Meaning if you happen to be in my 4th level, just make sure 1, 2, 3, 4, all 4 of us are on that email, just so we all know what's going on. Okay, then last but not least, let's just talk quickly about your next steps. So you want to do the glam plan, you want to do your launch party, you want to do your practice party. You want to ask 6 friends to have a party for you. You want to possibly get plugged into our mega party, depending on what the date is. And then you want to get qualified. And let me say again that I am so glad that you are part of our Team Sparkle. I am here for you. This is my full-time job, so never feel like you can't call me, text me, message me. Friend request me on Facebook if we haven't connected already, but I'm definitely here to help you. Our Team Sparkle's mission statement is to empower others to build a business with purpose. So our leaders will partner with you and match what you give. If you want to make $200 a month, we can help you do that. If you want to build a big business, we can help you do that. So do not be afraid to dream big, set some great goals, and then lean into everything Team Sparkle offers to help you do just that. All right. Thank you so much for watching. Can't wait to see you on our next huddle.